Welcome back to Magically Living TV. I'm your girl Stella, and today I want to talk to you all about something that you might need to grab your loved ones, a friend, a family member, or anyone that you know may be living with a chronic illness or sickle cell disease. And it's holiday season. It's time to give back to those that we love. It's time to show love to those that we care for. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, keep watching. So the first one is going to be something that I own myself. It's crucial. It's needed if you are in excessive pain. It is something that every sickle cell warrior that I know own, and that is a heat pad. All right, so I feel like everybody needs a heat pad. Even if you're not a sickle cell warrior and you experience chronic pain, I feel like a heat pad is just one of those things that you have to have in your cabinet, in your drawer, something that you're always going to need, right? Heat pads are essential, and I just feel like if I didn't have mine, I don't know where I'll be. It's really something that has brought me so much relief, something that I tend to reach for often. So a heat pad, again, is going to ease that inflammation. It's going to help with that muscle pain, that joint pain that we may experience. And also, I would like to add in there a heated blanket, because I feel like a heat pad and a heated blanket is similar, but it's not quite the same. And oftentimes I reach for my heat pad more than I reach for my heated blanket. But I feel like a heated blanket is essential to have when you just want to cozy up. Maybe you're drinking tea, it's cold, right? We're getting near the holiday season, the winter. Some people are experiencing snow during this time. A heated blanket, I feel like, is an essential as well. Okay, so we got the heat pad, we got the heated blanket. These are great gifts that you can give to a loved one. All right, moving right along, I definitely want to add in a Stanley or a big water bottle of any kind. My favorite is the Simply Modern. I like the fact that it holds about 40 ounces of water, which is a lot. It comes in different colors. It's aesthetically pleasing, and it fits in your car, right? So you can carry it along with you, and it has no spill. So all the things that I'm speaking of, I'm definitely going to link them below, just so that you can be able to snag them up if you need them for yourself, for a family member, or for a friend. Next up, we have a robe. Like, I love robes. Like you guys are starting to see, I love cozy things. I love warm things. I love things with fur. Okay, so I would say a robe is an essential for anybody who's living with a chronic illness or sickle cell warrior, because I feel like with the robe, you don't necessarily have to wear multiple layers, right? The robe is typically thick, it's typically warm, and it's also comfortable. So I feel like you can just lounge around in a robe. You can wear your robe when you're coming out the shower, depending on the type of robe that you have. You can even sleep in your robe. Honestly, I've done that before. You can sleep in your robe. So I feel like a robe is just one of those things that I feel like is an essential. Next up is a towel warmer. I saw this a couple of years ago. I don't know who posted it. I bought one immediately. I think I saw like a reel or something. But as soon as I saw that reel and the person came out the shower, grabbed their towel out of this thing, I'm like, well, what is this? And of course, I went into the comment section and I saw that it was a towel warmer. I went on Bed Bath & Beyond exponentially, and I bought myself one. And ever since then, I've had a towel warmer. I love it. I use it every day. If I forget to get in the shower and I forget to turn on the towel warmer, I'm pissed. Because a lot of times the bathroom it's not hot enough for me. I want to remain cozy. I want to remain warm while I'm in the shower. I feel like this is a great gift for anybody that is living with sickle cell disease, especially because we tend to be anemic. We tend to be cold. We tend to need another layer of warmth. And I feel like this is a treat. This is like something extra, right? So if you are looking to gift anybody something, if it's just one thing I can pick out of all the things that I've mentioned so far, it definitely would be a towel warmer. Next up is a cozy socks, or an array of different socks, okay? Because honestly, I can't get enough of cozy. Like, you're probably gonna hear that a couple of times in this video. Okay, I can't get enough of things that are cozy, things that are just warm, things that make you feel comfortable, things that give you an extra layer of warmth. I can't get enough of it. I'm currently wearing a cozy socks right now that I got from Five and Below. And the thing with me is that I wear things down, especially like cozy things. I wear it over and over and over and over until I'm tired of it, until I see a hole in it, until I have to replace it. Okay, so and socks is one of those things that I'm constantly buying socks. I absolutely love things that could keep my feet warm because my feet tend to be cold. And I just love things that I could be comfortable in. Like when I'm in a house, I want comfort. I want ease. I want relaxation. And I just find that cozy socks does that. Does that for me. And I'm going to add this to my gift guide list because I feel like everybody needs to try it out. If you like this video so far, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more. And next, this is something that I feel like it's pretty important. I have one. I use it all the time. I love it. I don't have this exact one that I'm going to talk to you all about, but I feel like a medication dispenser is important for anybody with a chronic pain, who's chronically ill or who's living with sickle cell disease. And the reason being is that oftentimes we are on prescribed medications given by our doctors, right? We tend to have to take different types of medications for different reasons, right? Or sometimes you may have like vitamins that you like to take for yourself, right? So I feel like a medication dispenser is great. And I ran into one that I'm thinking like, do I need this, or I'm good with the one that I have? So I ran into one that has a timer and an alert on it, right? So at a specific time, it will alert you to take your medication. And I think that is genius because we can't say that we've never forgotten to take our medication at the right time, right? Sometimes with sickle cell or chronic illness, you tend to have a lot of brain fog. So it could not even be like your intention to forget, but you just forget because of your condition. Oftentimes you get overwhelmed with work. You get overwhelmed with life. You get overwhelmed with pain that you forget to do the things that is actually going to help you, right? And that could be taking your prescribed medication. So it's accessible, but not only is it accessible, it alerts you of when you should take your medication. I think that is honestly priceless. Next up is Epsom salt. I feel like Epsom salt is really beneficial, right? It eases you, it eases body stiffness, it calms your nerves, it helps with sleep as well. So I feel like Epsom salt, especially if it has some form of magnesium in there, is a great gift for someone who's living with chronic pain because we know that warm bath, anything that is soothing, that can help ease that inflammation, is going to be good. And I feel like Epsom salt is just something that you can add into your bath to bring some extra comfort and extra relaxation. And who don't want to be in a bath soaking, but also like receiving all the health benefits, right? At a maximum. And I think that Epsom salt is going to do that. So if I was creating a gift basket for someone, I definitely would add some Epsom salt in there. And I have in the past. So I think this is just something that is a no-brainer. Next up is earplugs. Honestly, I only see earplugs when I'm on a flight, like an international flight, and they give it to you. Like, I don't really see people talk about earplugs that much or use it. But my sister hit the group chat and she was like, oh my God, I finally got some sleep because I used some earplugs that I ordered off of Amazon. And I was like, whoa, I've been struggling with getting sleep, like adequate amount of sleep. Like I would sleep, but then once I break that sleep, whether I have to pee, whether I have to feed the baby at night, it's hard for me to go back to sleep, right? So my sister said, try earplugs. And I tried the earplugs and it worked, but I can still hear noise. And I was like, dang, am I supposed to still hear stuff? And she said, it's not supposed to make you deaf. And I was like, okay, but it definitely did help, like just decrease the amount of noise that I'm hearing, whether that be from cars moving or the baby moving at night or crying. So it definitely decreases like your sensory when it comes to like your hearing. And I think it's great for anybody who's living with a chronic illness. If loud noise triggers you, if loud sounds trigger you, if you have problems sleeping and you just need something to like block out excessive noise and cancel that out, I think earplugs is definitely a way to go. Definitely try it. Definitely add it to a stocking stuffer or add it into a gift basket for anyone that you know that may be struggling with some of the things that I've listed. Next up will be superfoods. I think superfoods is an essential. I believe that everyone should be taking some form of superfood, whether that be you taking moringa, whether that be you using wheatgrass, right? I think adding superfood, adding an extra boost is definitely going to help you, especially if you're living with chronic pain, chronic inflammation. Those are conditions where you do want to make sure that you are just boosting your immune system and getting antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals into your body, because a lot of times we're not eating the food that gives that to us. So it's definitely important to add something a little bit extra, something to give you that extra boost and mobility. And I think that adding superfoods into your diet is going to be a game changer. And next up is a tool grabber. So a tool grabber is important for people who have a lot of back pain. Maybe you have a lot of leg pain, neck pain, hand pain. Maybe your joints are they don't work as well as they used to, right? Maybe you have nerve damage. Anything that's going to cause you to strain, anything that's going to cause more pressure on anywhere that may hurt, you might want to lean into is getting or think about getting yourself a tool grabber or gifting it to a loved one for the holiday. Getting a tool grabber is definitely going to be helpful. But honestly, when you're living with a chronic pain, chronic inflammation, when you're living with sickle cell disease, you want anything that's going to make life easier for you. Right? No gift is too small for you to give to a loved one or to someone that you know is struggling and actually would benefit from it. Next up is an acupuncture pad. Acupuncture pad is a great gift because it helps with the relaxation, it helps with the muscle pain, it helps with the inflammation, it helps with headaches, it helps with nerve pain, it helps with joint pains. So if you just feel a lot of stiffness in your body, acupuncture procedure will definitely help with that. It is something that you do have to keep up with, like going one time is probably not going to relieve all your pain, right? So you definitely want to keep up with it. And a great way to be able to do that at a budget is to invest with someone that you love an acupuncture pad. Moving right along, I would like to add to that a food steamer. So a food steamer is great for anyone. I mean, anyone who is often tired, you're often fatigued, you feel like you don't eat enough, you're under a lot of stress. I mean, this is good for anyone, honestly. You don't have to be chronically ill to be able to purchase this, because I feel like this goes a long way. There's a lot of people who's working. There's a lot of people who are parents who's trying to do so many things at once. And I feel like having a food steamer that is microwavable is a great addition. And I know you're probably like, what? Microwave? Yes, I know microwaves are not like typically the best, but I feel like if you are someone who's getting this because you have a chronic illness, or you're gifting this to someone with a chronic illness, with sickle cell disease, or something else that they may be struggling with, a food steamer is great because you can literally just have food ready for yourself, so you can eat. I feel like a food steamer is going to be great because it's going to be convenient. It's going to be easy. It's going to be mess free. You don't have to stand and do all the cooking and all the cleaning, right? So the great part about the food steamer, let's say I want to cook salmon, maybe some asparagus, maybe I have some rice, right? I can literally just take all of that, put it on the food steamer plate, cover it up, heat it up in the microwave, and everything is cooked for you. And when you take it out, you can put your little seasoning and you can enjoy. And I think this is a great way for people with sickle cell disease or people with any other chronic illness to be able to eat a balanced diet. So no more excuses, no more excuses. Stop it right there. All right, moving right along. I think I got about two more and then we are going to wrap it up. Next up is going to be a massage gun. I think in a course of maybe 5 years, I've owned maybe 6 different types of massage guns. Whether it's one that I can hold and go like this, whether it's something that I can just put on my neck and it's massaging and heating at the same time, whether it's one for my feet and I can put my feet in it and it's massaging it for me. Honestly, massage guns are going to be a lifesaver. Anything that is just, you can plug it in or it's battery operated and you can get a sense of relief, release some inflammation, combat some pain. I think having something that can help ease that is going to be a game changer. Last but not least, I would say is a streaming device. So this streaming device would have to be like Netflix, Hulu, Stars, Disney Plus. If you know that your loved one, they oftentimes may be fatigued, so they're always like sitting, or that you just want to add a little bit of dopamine in your gift bag. I think a streaming device is going to be the way to go. It's fun, right? So you're gifting someone maybe their favorite streaming TV, whatever it is that is their favorite, you're gifting that to them. And that is going to be meaningful to them, especially when you're living with a chronic illness. You're oftentimes in one spot, like you don't do a lot of movement if you're in a lot of pain, right? So I think this is a great gift for you to give to anyone that is living with a chronic illness, and I think they'll appreciate it. I'm your girl Stella. Thank you so much for being here today. You all just got a breakdown of different things that I would buy for someone who is chronically ill, things that I have of my own. So I hope you found this video informative and useful. And if you see anything that you would grab for yourself or someone you love, definitely leave a comment below and let's chat in the comment section. Until next time, bye.